Hi kids! Welcome to the second video in our vocal exercises for our general music class. So today we're going to be doing some vocal warm-ups, and there are several different types of vocal warm-ups. We're going to start by doing some warm-ups with our breathing, and then we're going to move on to some vocal exploration exercises, which means we're testing the range of our voice, stretching it as far as we can, and then we're going to end with some tongue twisters. So those are going to be really fun. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we want to breathe in deeply, and so we want to expand our stomach when we breathe in, and when we let out our breath through our mouth, we're going to give out a sigh like this. So the idea is to be able to sigh louder and louder the more times you do it. And also we want to add our shoulders to it. So we are going to bring our shoulders up when we breathe in, and then we're going to drop them when we breathe out. And also when we breathe out, we want to bend our knees. All right, so here we go. Deep breath in. One more time. Okay, so you can do that as many times as you want and have some fun with it and just get louder and louder each time. All right, so the next one we're going to do, we're going to hiss like a snake for 10 seconds. I'm going to count it with my hands, and yeah, you get it. You get to be a snake for this one. It's going to be fun. So breathe in. All right. So this one's a little tricky because you have to really hiss slowly and pace your breath so you don't run out of breath. All right. So the next one, we're going to breathe in for 4 beats, and then you hold for 4 beats, and when you let your air out, you're going to go shh 8 times. Just like you're shushing one of your friends. They're too loud, and you want to tell them to be quiet. All right, so here we go. Okay, cool. So you can also try this for 12 and 16 beats, so as far as you're able to do it with your breath. Okay, so now we're going to start using our voice. So the first thing we're going to do is to yawn. So when you do a yawn and you say ah, you're going to be at the top of your vocal range, and then you're going to feel your soft palate. Remember, we talked about the soft palate last week. It's in the back of your throat. And so you need to create space for the soft palate so that it can resonate when you're singing. And that's how you stretch it, by yawning. Okay, so let's take a deep breath in. And when you want to tighten your face up as much as possible for this next time, when you take your deep breath in, and then release it when you let the yawn out. Here we go. Okay, so next one we're going to do now are the vocal exploration exercises. For the first one, we're going to pretend we're an owl. So we're going to sing an ooh vowel and pretend you're blowing like the wind. Ooh. You hear that? That sounds like an owl, right? Okay, and then for the next one, we're going to say voy, oi, oi, and we're going to start with the top of a 5-note scale. So try to match my pitch. Voi. And then we're going to go down. Oi, oi on each pitch. So here we go. Voi, oi, 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 oi. So the important thing with this one is to slide down on each pitch. So when you sing voi, voi, oi, you hear the slide when it goes from voi to oi. Let's try it. Voi, oi, 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 oi. All right, next we're going to try some lip rolls. So the way we do lip rolls is we blow through our lips and then they vibrate really fast. So let's take a deep breath and then blow out between your lips. You don't want them to be too loose, so they need to be tight enough to have the right amount of resistance, okay? So we're gonna try low to high this time. Deep breath in. And you can stay there at high as long as your breath allows you to. Now let's try high to low. Now low to high to low. Sometimes you don't have the right resistance and you need to try the lip roll one more time to get the right resistance between your lips. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is humming. So we're going to go up 3 notes and then down. And while we're humming, we're going to feel the resonance in our lips. So here we go. Deep breath in. Okay, so make sure you feel the resistance between your teeth and in the inside of your mouth. You should feel a lot of vibration when you're doing this exercise. So I'm going to do these pitches one more time, and then I'm going to go up a few more half steps. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we could keep going, and it's a good idea to keep going to see how far you can go, but we have some other exercises to get through. Okay, so the next one is a siren. So I'm sure you're very familiar with the sound of a siren when a fire truck comes by. So with this one, you want to open up your throat and then allow the air to move forward. And then you're going to slide up and down the pitches and try to make it as smooth as possible. Okay, and the important thing here is to not push your voice out. So deep breath in. Now, it's when you get higher, it's easy to want to push the sound out, but you don't want to hurt your vocal cords. So just try to refrain yourself from pushing when you're in the higher register. Let's do it one more time. the other thing I want you to notice that's very interesting, I don't know if you've heard this before, but there's such a thing as chest voice and head voice. So in your lower vocal range, you're going to be in chest voice, so that you're going to feel the vibrations down here. Now when you get up high, like when we did at the top of the siren, you can feel your vibrations moving up to the top, and you're going to feel them around your head, which is why it's called head voice. Okay, so try it a few times and see if you can feel that. Now, we're going to do some counting exercises, so you get used to these pitches when we move into the tongue twisters. So we're going to count 1, 3, 5, 3, 1, and try to match my pitches. Okay, here we go. Here's 1. 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. Okay, and repeat that as many times as you need to feel comfortable with those pitches. Now we're going to go 1 all the way up to 8 and then back down to 1. And what we're going to add in this one is to get louder as we go up and then softer as we come down. So here we go. We're going to start softly. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is actually a tricky one. It's probably the hardest one that we're going to do because you have to go through the entire scale, and it's harder to get louder when you're going up, the higher your voice goes. Okay? So the next one we're going to do is a hello. It's called hello. It's a hello exercise. And we're going to train our lower range to get louder. So we're going to sing hello. So hello. And this is also tricky to make the low louder than the he. Okay? So let's try it together. Hello. And then we're going to go up a few more pitches. Hello. 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 Okay, great. So now I think this is probably going to be the most fun part for you. And I think you're warmed up enough. And so these are tongue twisters. So we're going to sing with the tongue twisters. The first one is dental floss is very good for teeth. And I'm sure you know that. And I'm sure you all floss your teeth after every meal. So here we go. Dental floss is very good for teeth. Okay, so as you notice, you start down and you go up and then you go back down. And you can speed it up. So they're tongue twisters. You want to try to go as fast as you can. Let's try it one more time. I'm going to speed it up this time. Dental floss is very good for teeth. Okay, and then you can do the same thing with many men. So, deep breath in. Many, 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 many men. Okay, so these are probably not technically tongue twisters. They're not that hard to say, but you should notice that your voice and your your lip muscles are opening up as you say those vowels. But these next ones are definitely tongue twisters. So here we go. We're going to the first one's going to be Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. I don't know if you've ever mashed your M&Ms, but it seems like it would be kind of hard to do. And so we're going to go up and then down. Deep breath in. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. I started kind of fast. And you can, but I'm sure you can do it. So let's try it a little faster this time. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Okay, here's another one. This one is harder because there's a bigger variety in pitches. 7 sassy sailors sailed the 7 salty seas. Okay, but I'm gonna do it slowly with the pitches. Okay. 7 sassy sailors sailed the 7 salty seas. So if you notice, you start up and then you go down and up and down and up. So it's kind of tricky to be constantly changing. And on top of that, you have the tongue twister, right? So let's try it a little faster this time. 7 sassy sailors sail the 7 salty seas. Okay, we're going to try it one more time, even faster. 7 sassy sailors sail the 7 salty seas. And you can keep going as fast as you want. Notice there's also a feature on YouTube where you can speed up the video, so you can always try that, speeding up my voice. Okay, so red leather, yellow leather. I'm sure you're already familiar with some of these. So this one is just on one note. Red leather, yellow leather. Let's try it together. Red leather, yellow leather. Let's try it a little faster. Red leather, yellow leather. Even faster. Red leather, yellow leather. Okay. And then one more, peanut butter. So we're going to say each note of the 5-note scale using the words peanut butter. Here we go. Deep breath in. Peanut butter, 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 peanut butter. One more time. Deep breath in, a little faster. Peanut butter, 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 peanut butter. And there's one more that I forgot to include earlier, which isn't a tongue twister, but I just want you to have all of these to choose from. The idea is not for you to do all of them every day, but to just pick a few and then you can alternate them so you're not doing the same ones every day. Okay, so this is double bubble gum, and we're going to go 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. So deep breath in. Double bubble gum. One more time. Double bubble gum. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this one. You had fun with it, making different animal sounds and the tongue twisters. So I'm going to include a few questions so you can explore more about what you liked or what some of the challenges were for you in doing these. Okay, thank you so much, and I will see you again next week, and we're going to start singing some songs together. So I can't wait. Okay, bye.